Howdy folks, howdy. Tony here with you today. I've got a good take on these Barlow knives today, a little bit of history about them. Keep in mind though that I'm not by any means an expert. I just know what I know and what I collect and what I have come to appreciate through the years. And Barlow pocket knives are my favorites. They're working knives, they're made for working people. First knife I ever owned at a very young age, about third grade, was a Barlow knife. That said, many different companies build this particular pattern. And like I said, it's for the working person. They're made to be used. And this started out in Sheffield, England, to my understanding, back in the 1600s, a fellow by the name of Jebediah Barlow. And he came to this country in about 1875. Russell Cutlery, Green River Works, the Russell Barlow. They got started in a big way, and they have spread their popularity all over the world, and they're still popular today. Let's get into these workers and talk a little bit about them. They're made here in the United States, many of them are, and some of them are made in foreign countries. Let's get started here. This is an American-made Barlow, and it's by Barron's Son. It is a beauty. I like Barron's Son. They always have these little socks that you got to fish your blade out with. Yeah, this is a beautiful rosewood. Now the first Barlows that came about, to my understanding, were just single blades. Then they advanced as years went by to two blades. This is a two blade with a clip point and the smaller spear. That's a very fine knife, American made, Barron's Son. Then it has your secondary spear type blade. Great knife. And they're not real over expensive. You can get a good Barron's Son at a reasonable price. And I highly recommend these USA made Barlows. This one too is a Barlow by Barron's Son. I'm telling you, getting them out of these socks. This is a beautiful chestnut bone, jig bone. Just beautiful. They have the little shield, the Barron's Son. This is Corbin steel here. And it too is a two blade with a very nice clip point, and of course it's your secondary pin blade. That is a beauty. This one here is by Hen and Rooster, and this is a Michael Prater design. Michael is a knife designer. He's just across the border there from Chattanooga, Tennessee, in a little Georgia town, but he designs many knives for Frost Cutlery and other people, and this is one of his designs, and it too is two blades, just beautiful, gorgeous, and I believe this particular knife here was constructed in Germany. And it has your clip point and your pin blade. But look at the scales on this. Prater done an outstanding job. And those bolsters, those strong bolsters, were designed for working people. He even has his logo, his name etched on the main blade there. That's just pocket jewelry right there. Hen and Rooster, owned by Frost Cutlery. The next one here is a Master Barlow, and this is referred to as a Daddy Barlow because of its size, and it is surely a worker. This company has been around, Colonial, that constructed this, been around for many years, a big history on colonial cutlery. Look at this bad boy. American made, and I believe this is of stainless steel, but this is what they refer to as the Daddy Barlow. They come in about 3, maybe 4 different sizes, and they come with sheep's foot, spear points, and of course your clip blades. Been around a long time, colonial cutlery. Here's another Daddy Barlow. And this is an import, but a very good worker, and it's a budget knife. This was from Sabre of Ireland, made in Ireland, and it is a Daddy Barlow, and it's Corbin steel, and it looks good. The patina looks good on it. I have cleaned it up a little bit. It's great snap, good user. Sabre of Ireland, and they were known for different companies using them as advertising knives for their company. This is an advertising knife, and this is made by Colonial too. Red Man Select. That's some good chawing tobacco there, neighbors. If you ever chawed any tobacco, goes real good at the fishing hole. And this too is by Colonial. And this Corbin steel. And like I say, it's advertising knife. A lot of companies use those for advertising, those Barlow patterns. And here is a beauty. This is a Scrimshaw series. Just beautiful. It's your 2-blade. It's American made. This too is a Colonial. Solid knife and beautiful to look at. And those bolsters are strong. That's why they were so well sought after, because they were strong and sturdy and dependable. Now, back when I was growing up, we could go to the company store and get a knife off the card. What I say is card, their clamshell would be hanging over the counter, and you could pick up a knife, $2 or $3, and they were usually made by Imperial or Colonial. And they were good for what they were, for the price. And they held the edge pretty good, and they were fine for young men or people who work for a living, and they done great. And this is another advertising Barlow. Yeah. Farming supply. And like I say, that clip point blade was very, very popular. And this too is a Colonial. Of course, it had your secondary pin. And here is an import. Used to be made here in America, Old Timer. It's manufactured in Asia now, but an American company, Taylor Cutlery out of East Tennessee or around Kingsport, owns this company. And this is a very durable, very, very sturdy built knife. Still yet, it's got the Schrade logo. But like I say, Taylor's Cutlery out of Kingsport owns the company and has them made in China now. It has your clip point and your secondary. And saw cut Delrin, that's all around good work knife. It'll get the job done. Okay, here's another one. This is one that old Tiger here carries a lot. This is American made, Case Cutlery, lizard skin. And it is a little single blader. I carry this in a lot. That's one of my personal carry knives. It's got the spear point blade, and it's a single blade. I love those lizard skin sails. Now, there's a company, Shepherd Hills, that features this, and I think there's some of these still available, and they're pretty affordable too. And I suggest anybody who wants a good Case Barlow to pick up on one of these. Oh, I don't work for Shepherd Hills. I just believe in their company because I buy a lot of cutlery from them, and they stand behind what they say. They're good people to deal with. But that's one of my personal carry knives. Last but not least, this one here is Caliber, made by Frost Cutlery out of Chattanooga. It's one of the Jim Frost brand. Jim passed away a few years ago, but he had a lot of store brands, different, like Ocoee River, Still Warrior, the list goes on and on. And this is one of the Frost brands. It's got the 30-30 caliber bullet there on the shield, got these real strong bolsters and these beautiful, I call them worm groove bone scales. Beautiful knife. Frost puts out some good sturdy working knives. But like I say, the Barlow's been around a long time, and it's become an American favorite, and still around. They're still putting out a lot of different companies are still making the Barlow pattern. But if you want a good everyday carry, it's not going to bulge your pocket out and wear your pocket out, and it's going to hold up for all kinds of work. Get yourself a Barlow. Glad to be with you today. Wanted to share a little bit of history of what I know. Like I say, I'm not an expert, but I know what I like. And I hope you enjoy my videos. I enjoy you. I watch you guys all the time. I enjoy every one of you. Give me a shout out. I'll get back with you. Be glad to get back with you. God bless, and I'll catch y'all later.